They Slash Them is a slasher movie. It is the writing, directing debut of American playwright John Logan. If you're unfamiliar, he has done Gladiator, Hugo, The Aviator, many films, American epics that are really good. So this movie is sort of his film. He also did a couple of James Bond films. I think he did Skyfall and Spectre. So this is his movie, and it honestly is really terrible. This is about a LGBTQ gay conversion camp horror film. They have some pretty good talent with Kevin Bacon playing the main antagonist. He essentially runs this sort of camp. It has some sinister undertones though, because there's a mass killer out, and we're getting a large group of caricatures, cliche, gay teens, trans teens, non-binary teens. They all show up and they don't want to be there, but their parents are forcing them to, but they don't know that the camp counselors are really bad. They use like torture techniques, and they break people down psychologically. It's a very terrible place. However, all the characters are caricatures. You've got your gay jock, you got your gay mean girl, you've got your butch gay girl, then you've got your your trans, you got your non-binary, and then even like the camp counselors are also cliche because they're all like gay probably, but they pretend not to. They say they're not. And then there's a mass killer, but the mass killer is only like 10% of the movie. The rest of the movie is just sort of drama. And in fact, this movie probably would have been more interesting if they didn't have the mass killer element, and it was just like a drama about gay conversion and the horrors of them inflicting on these people. But it just doesn't feel like it meshes well. You know, the dialogue's pretty bad, the acting's pretty bad. You think you're getting a slasher movie, but the movie's not like, doesn't ballsy enough to go for any big twists or anything. It's just cliche after cliche. Especially they have like a honey trap character that's a homage to Sleepaway Camp. That's just pretty bad. And yeah, the movie just doesn't really connect with you in terms of socially. I mean, it's almost like the writer-director saw someone saying their pronouns and said, hey, there's a slash in there. What about they slash them? You know, that's a cool title. And then worked their way backwards from that. And Kevin Bacon's here, but he doesn't get to do much. And he's the biggest star of the film, but everything else is underwhelming, especially the third act reveal. And there's some attempted character development, but not enough. There's like, I think they introduced like 8 people, but only like some of them get like, only 4 of them get development. The other kids are just sort of just there, and they're just in the background. So overall, this is a misfire for me. It's not very scary. It's not really dramatic. Didn't do enough research for its characters. It doesn't feel realistic. It's just pretty awful all around. I give They Slash Them a 2 out of 10.